Hey everybody, welcome back to When Harry Met Board Games. I am Harry, and before we go any further, please remember to hit the like button down below and subscribe to our channel if you're interested in some more great board game related content. Today, we will be unopening the game of Commands and Colors Ancients for you, my audience, live on the camera. Well, I shouldn't say live because I am recording this and this will be uploaded sometime later. But I am going to be recording the contents of this game and showing you guys what's inside. First of all, let me tell you a little bit about Commands and Colors Ancients. Commands and Colors Ancients is a two-player war-themed game. This is designed by Richard Borg and published by GMT Games. I am a big fan of the Command and Colors system of games. So Richard Borg has designed this, long, large system of war-themed games called the Command and Colors games. And it started with a game called Battle Cry about Civil War, which I have this game. It was followed up by Memoir 44, a World War II themed game, which I also have and have enjoyed playing it. And also he had a fantasy version, Battle Lore, which is now in its second edition through Fantasy Flight, which is also a really good game that I own and I've played and have a really good time, and it adds a few other elements to the game. There are many, many more, at least another half a dozen different iterations of the Command and Color systems representing different historical wars and different times in history, and some even based on science fiction, right? Space battle. So this is my latest one, Commands and Colors Ancients. This is based on ancient battles, including Roman and Greek and Persians, and things that are BC times. And for me, that's always been the most fascinating time of history for me. I'm much more fascinated in antiquity and in ancient history than I am in modern history. So that's just me. So to get this game and to open it up is a very, very exciting experience, and I can't wait to play. I've heard that this is probably the deepest of all the Commands and Colors Ancients games as far as a strategy perspective is concerned. So that's pretty much it. So now we're going to get to the actual unboxing. Let's go to it. So here we have a copy of Commands and Color Ancients, and we are going to be unboxing this for all of you to see on camera. So let's just pop open the lid. I have opened this game a little bit and sorted it a bit. I just opened it up a few days ago. And first of all, I've already gotten to work, and this is probably the most tedious aspect of opening this box up, and it's that your troops here, again, this is a war game themed game, and here your troops are represented by these different blocks, different squared blocks or rectangular blocks of different sizes. And you got to place the stickers on these one by one. So that is a little bit tedious. It's hard work, but it's a little bit therapeutic for me, at least. I like the tactile experience of grabbing stickers. I feel childlike. I'm brought back to my childhood years as I put these stickers on these blocks. So maybe you might appreciate it. Maybe you could pay someone to put the stickers on for you. So as you can see, this game comes with tons and tons of blocks. Lots of blocks. You've got the gray blocks, which you'll use to put on your Roman stickers. So the base game here only contains two armies. It has the Romans and it has the Carthaginians. And the brown one right here, brown and gray. The brown will be for your Carthaginian units. And these are nice, solid wooden blocks. And again, they come in different sizes and different shapes. And the rule book tells you which units go on which size block. It's not like some of the other Command and Colors games like Memoir 44, Battle Cry, Battle Lore, where you have nice little miniatures, right? That are, sculpted and shaped as, actual soldiers. Instead, you have blocks. Here are the dice. Again, with the dice, you have to use your stickers. You have to use stickers that the game comes with and put it on each of the different sides of the of the die. As you can see here, you have like 2 swords here, which I guess represents some kind of wild hit. And then you have different colors, which I guess, again, I haven't played this game, represent the different types of units. Then you have a flag, which, if I know anything about commands and colors, is that this probably signifies retreat. You probably have to do some sort of retreating when your opponent rolls that die. So those are the dice. Then you have your different terrains. So one thing about Command and Colors, it always gives you a player board, and which is like your battlefield, and it gives you a bunch of different terrains, you know, modular terrains, so that you can modify the board according to the scenario and the actual historical, you know, topography of or layout of the land that wherever the battlefield actually took place and had originally. So they try to simulate that through the adding of these tiles. So this looks like some kind of river. I'm not too sure what that is, but then again, I'm a fool. This looks like maybe some type of forest or orchard, and some type of camp, maybe. Lots of tents here. This is maybe the lake, the Mediterranean Sea. I'm not too sure. Some rocks here. I don't know what this is. Maybe dry land, desert. And that's pretty much it. As you can see, the tiles are not of the greatest quality. Anybody who's familiar... Oh, they're double-sided. Look at that. Anybody who's familiar with Memoir 44 and even Battlecry and Battle Lore will know that the tiles in those games are very good quality, very high quality. This is GMT games. GMT definitely sells you a little bit short in the quality, and the price is still pretty high. You know, they're not as big of a company, I guess, as Days of Wonder and Fantasy Flight Games. So yeah, these are the tiles. I'll put them back in here. And then we have the cards, and the cards are really the bread and butter of the game. This is really what I like the game. You know, the rolling dice is fun. Great tactile experience. Great exciting moments when you roll the right side of the die and you've accomplished what you wanted to accomplish. But it's the intricate nature of the card play, right? And how to utilize the cards that you've been dealt, right? The hand that you've been dealt effectively. So these are the cards which allow you to give different orders to different units on different sides of the battlefield, left flank, right flank, center. And as you can see, there's little to no artwork on them and hardly any color on them. There's a little bit of green and blue here, but other than that, there's not much color on them. Again, this is very standard GMT style games. I've owned a couple other games for them, Ivanhoe and Battle Line, and their cards. You know, they're a pretty thick stock for whatever that's worth. And now we'll move on to the rule book here. And the rule book, it's not made of your typical traditional glossy paper material that your average board game rule book is made of. It's just regular paper. Don't know what to really compare it with. But as you can see here, very limited art. They do let you know which stickers correspond with which sized blocks. And there's a lot of rules here. It's a pretty big rule book compared to some of the other board games within the same Command and Color system. The rule book actually takes us all the way to page, let's see, 24, the back page as well. 24 pages of rule books. Then we have the stickers here, which, as you can see, I've already started to put some of them on the blocks. I'm going to put a few more here on camera in a bit. And then we have this right here. This is the scenarios book. So this is what really attracts me to the Command and Color system of games, is that they each come with a good amount of historical battles, historical scenarios that were really really took place. And the designer Richard Borg takes out, the time to do some research and get some background information and things of that nature in order to bring some realism, right, to these games. So this is the book of scenarios, and as you can see here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 historical scenarios that are contained here in the base game. And basically, if you turn through the pages, you'll see all of these. Here's the Battle of Acragas, fought in 406 BC, and the Kermassus River in 341 BC. And basically, it lets you know what are the terrain features. Here you have a river. It lets you know which units are on the board and where exactly they're placed. A little bit of historical background here, and it lets you know the victory conditions, some special rules that are unique to this particular scenario. So we go through this, and again, there's 15 scenarios. Now, I believe Command & Colors Ancients has 5 or 6 expansions. And each of those expansions add different armies, but also add a bunch of new historical scenarios that correspond to those new armies. So that is that for this. Then we have this special reference sheet here, which I guess is just a reminder of what the different sides of the dice do and how it affects the different types of units, I guess maybe when they roll them. So this is pretty elaborate here. And I guess it comes with 2 of these, 1 for each player. And then finally on the bottom of the board, bottom of the box here, we have the game board right here. So it has this nice little Ziploc, giant Ziploc bag to protect it. And as with most of the contents of this game, you're not going to get super duper high quality as far as art and graphic design. This is a very, very plain and simple looking board, but it gets the job done. It's more about functionality. All right, so this is the game board here. All right, let's unfold it all the way. All right, so here we go. Okay. And it's a pretty big board, and it is double. Oh, sorry about that. Hit the camera. It is double-sided. Not too sure what's the difference between the 2 sides, other than one side actually says Command & Colors Ancients. I'm not sure if I need those words printed on my board as I'm recreating these different historical battles. But yeah, this is the board, and these are the components for the game. Now we'll move on to some stickering. So now we will be putting the stickers on some of these blocks. I've already done lots of stickering for lots of different units, but today I'll be working in particular on the medium cavalry units, and these go on the medium-sized blocks, right? You have the smaller blocks up here. Here you have some of the medium-sized blocks and the larger blocks. So we need 18 of these blocks because we're going to create 18 Roman medium cavalry units right now. So let us grab 18 of these medium-sized blocks here. So right here you have the medium-sized gray blocks because the Roman forces are represented by the gray blocks. This is what the smaller blocks would look like this. Right, these are smaller blocks. So let me grab 18 of these babies here. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, this is a different type. 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. And now let's proceed to the placing of some of these stickers. So here you have the Roman medium cavalry. This is what they look like. And with these stickers, they tend to have a few spares for each of the different units, like maybe 1 or 2 spares in the event that you mess up, right? We're all human, right? You might mess up as you put these stickers on the different blocks. So they have a few spares, but try to be careful because again, there's not too many spares, right? So you want to grab one of these here or 2 of these here, and you want to put it on one side of the block right here. There you go. I'm not so picky about how straight it is, but obviously I do want to make sure that the opposite side is facing the same way, right? So that when my opponent sees my units, they see it just as clearly as I can. So here we go. Right there. Okay, let's try to get a few more of these here done. Place this right here. All right. And on the back right here. There you go. Ooh, don't mess with those guys. They got horses. Okay. All right, let's do another one here. I think this is the last one we'll do for the camera. Right here. And they stick pretty well. I can't complain about these stickers. I have had games that involve stickers sometimes. Even within the very same Command & Color systems. I remember the Battle Cry game, the Civil War themed game, had flags that some of the units were carrying, and you would have stickers that you place on the flags, Confederate and Union stickers that you place on the flags. And those stickers weren't good at all. They would come off quite often to the point that I eventually just took them off permanently. But so far in my experience with these stickers, they do not come off so easily. All right, well, that's it as far as the stickers are concerned. So that was our unboxing of Command & Colors Ancients. Usually I don't like to vouch for games I haven't played, but since I have played other games within the same system of games, or the same family of games, Battle Cry, Memoir 44, and Battle Lore, which all implement the same system of game, just different backgrounds, different historical contexts. I feel like I can vouch for this game and say that it is an enjoyable experience. So if you like historically themed games, if you like, you know, tactical 2-player card-driven combat games, if you like games that involve a little bit of strategic luck, a little bit of dice rolling in order to, you know, resolve conflict, and if you can put up with the components that I've just finished showing you through this unboxing, then this is a game for you, Command & Colors Ancients. Thank you so much for joining us here at When Harry Met Board Games. I will catch you next time. Please make sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe to our channel if you're interested in some more great board game related content. Take care. Bye-bye.